Our tonir bread is different because it makes us feel like we are at home in Artsakh. When we bring the bread home, our grandchildren say it's our bread, our village bread.
Entrepreneurs who were displaced from Artsakh during the ethnic cleansing last year had to leave more than just their homes behind. They had to leave the businesses that they worked hard to build and develop. We spoke to 3 business owners from Artsakh who have decided to re-establish their businesses in Yerevan.
After struggling for a couple of months, we managed to reopen. Now we are working, and little by little our sales are increasing. We supply bread to 6 stores and 5 restaurants and have 1 on-site point of sale.
Tumanyan's art restaurant, based in Stepanakert, was 2 years old and was loved by its customers. It was the only restaurant that remained open during the blockade until the very end.
Tumanyans was a way of life for us because we really put a lot of our soul into it.
Everything on the wall here is from the pub, as well as the Tigranakert sign, which is hanging above the door. Everything else was left behind.
Azad Adamyan's Bartak pub in Stepanakert is familiar to many. Not only the residents of Artsakh, but also tourists from Armenia and abroad would gather there. It was the first and only pub in Artsakh. 6 years after its opening, Bartak reopened in Yerevan.
I began walking on the streets of Yerevan and talking to people. After an hour or 2, I realized that I would stay in Yerevan. That same evening, I started looking for a space for my pub.
There is a mixture of both fond and painful memories tied to these businesses. Christine's family took some souvenirs from Tumanyans with them. The carpet, handicrafts, the coffee grinder with which they recently made coffee from chickpeas, and the books. Meanwhile, Marcela Abrahamyan had been working in Patara Bakery for many years. Now, her work helps keep her from dark memories.
This work distracts us from our pain. We talk about our home, about all that we have worked to build that has been taken by the Turks, that we left behind, but at least for a few hours we can help each other forget.
During the blockade, Christine created different recipes that would work with whatever ingredients she had, so she wouldn't have to turn anyone away.
I used to search online, what can I cook without eggs, what can be cooked without oil. Once someone requested that I bake a lemon cake, but there was no lemon at all. I didn't know what to do. I had a bit of nectarine jam, and I tried to combine it with some lemon salt to give it a sour taste.
Everything that Azad was able to take from Stepanakert can be found here. Bartak's clients from Stepanakert also come here.
People would leave messages on the walls. Someone would send their friend from abroad to see that the writing was still there, even after 4 years. All of that created the atmosphere.
Despite the location change, these businesses enjoy the loyalty of their customers, who have also been displaced from Artsakh.
We have a lot of customers from Artsakh. Some come from 10 to 15 kilometers away every day to buy our bread. We also have customers in the regions who call and order delivery.
When I found out that it was opening here, I was so excited because I realized that there would be a place for me to go as I used to, where I could take my book, disconnect, and drink my favorite cup of coffee.
Whenever I visit, I say hello, I ask how they are doing, I ask about their business, and I get the same in response. You're not coming to some pub to hang out, but some place that feels like home, where you're completely free.
There is a lot of competition in Yerevan, but these businesses are determined to thrive. They all have plans to grow in their new homes. Bartak pub in Yerevan is about 10 times larger than the one in Stepanakert, with a big kitchen that the old pub didn't have. According to Azad, developing a business in Yerevan is easier.
We didn't have suppliers or any variety. Here there are opportunities to develop. We just have to work. We don't compete with others. We do our own thing.
Patara Bakery plans to open branches in different regions of Yerevan to serve their tonir bread to more people.
Every day we get new visitors who ask us what the difference is between tonir bread and puri. We let them try the bread with cheese, and once they do, they become regular customers.
Tumanyan's art restaurant is preparing to offer daily live music and set up outdoor booths showcasing products made by those displaced from Artsakh.
It was not easy in the beginning to gain recognition in Stepanakert. Now we have started here, we are trying, we want it to work, and it will work.